Hello everyone, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks for joining us on this week's program. Congress headed back to work this week with a crowded lame duck session agenda of lots of unfinished business. Topping the agenda for farmers and ranchers, the 2012 Farm Bill. The current farm law expired September 30th, and that means no financial support programs for the nation's farmers, including Louisiana dairy producers. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Kristen Oakes shows us, congressional gridlock has left dairy farmers short on cash, and that is threatening the future of the Louisiana dairy industry.
The ups and downs of the dairy business make it tough for farmers like Ted Miller to make a profit. He says the high cost of feed coupled with the low milk prices just doesn't add up.
The profit margin of milk price over feed cost, which, you know, that's a little more applicable to our current situation in that that's our deal now. It's not milk price as much as it is the feed cost that's coming underneath it.
U.S. dairy farmers still fight to recover from the 2009 market disaster. That year, milk prices dropped more than 44%, and some farms lost nearly $200 per head each month.
Profit margins were definitely negative, and it stayed that way long enough that really ate into a lot of dairy farm equity.
While many farmers walked away from the business, Miller decided to relocate his dairy from Pennsylvania to the greener pastures of Franklin Parish.
Looking back, we're thankful that we were in transition during that time. Obviously, we weren't profitable either. And you could say that no time's a good time for really low milk prices.
The 2008 Farm Bill protected farmers against low milk prices with the Milk Income Loss Contract Program. But that program, along with the Farm Bill, expired on September 30th, leaving dairy farmers with no financial support.
While the milk market is pretty good, their costs are skyrocketing because of the short crop we have with corn. So their adjustment would probably be putting out some money to help them with their costs, because that was the whole purpose of the milk income loss contract, was to make up the difference in what growers get paid versus what it costs them to grow.
Louisiana Farm Bureau Legislative Affairs Director Kyle McCann says Congress needs to take action on the Farm Bill to save an industry struggling to survive.
Out in the countryside, growers need to know what their plans can be for the coming 5 years. And for those folks in dairy industry that are suffering red ink right now, need something. Otherwise, they'll be liquidating herds if something else doesn't get in place quick.
For Ted Miller, passing a farm bill would help ensure that he has something to pass on to the next generation. In Franklin Parish, I'm Kristen Oakes for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
The proposed Senate Ag Committee Farm Bill would save $23 billion in fiscal cuts, while the House Committee version estimates a $35 billion budget savings. Congress must finish the lame duck session before the 2013 regular session convenes in January.